You want to know the real hair hack? It's not finding the latest product, using a new brush, or taking another What's My Hair Type quiz. The true hair hack is simple. It's stop treating your natural hair texture as a before picture or a problem that needs to be fixed. Hey lovely people, my name is Bridget and I am the founder of Bronz. And I am going to host a mini series about celebrating the beauty, the power, and the vibrancy of the Black rainbow. And this is episode 1, and I'm going to call it the Curl Caste System. No more hair auditions. In this series, we're going to expose the Curl Caste System, texturism, and those seemingly harmless but dangerous hair typing games that both brand and individuals perpetrate. These games determine who is seen as beautiful, professional, and worthy, and who is told they must fix themselves before stepping out into the world. So that's what we're going to talk about. Now listen, I'm not here to instruct you on how to twist, slick, or stretch your hair. Instead, I want to ask, what does it mean to love yourself without limits or the need for permission? Remember that TLC song, I'm Pretty? That message still resonates today. And the best hair hack is self-confidence and taking pride in your real texture. So let's just be honest, right? If your natural hair journey still ends with you wishing your curl pattern looked looser, that's not a true journey. That's a red flag. And it's time for an honest conversation about what it means to accept yourself fully. And if you are auditioning for the 3C Curl Club, please just stop. Start caring for the truest version of yourself. And what I'm talking about, that subtle yet pervasive ism within our community. Texturism, also known as the Curl Caste System. Texturism has evolved. It's no longer just about box relaxers. Today it hides behind those inclusive curl campaigns that tend to overlook the textures most Black women actually have. Based on the reality of representation, that's what we need. And before you jump into my comments talking about everybody having different hair texture on their head, trust me, I know, I got it too. But let's stay focused. The majority of our textures are type 4. Most Black people have type 4 hair, which is characterized as tight, coils, and kinks. Beautiful. Yet, the beauty industry, from product marketing to social media algorithms, they continue to spotlight those looser curl patterns. The looser the curl textures are consistently portrayed as a beauty standard. They are the main characters in ads and online content. The persistent focus not only sidelines the vast majority of Black women's natural textures, but it also reinforces this idea that only certain curl types are desirable or worthy of celebration. And we already know that that's not true. But truth be told, now this might upset some of you because you may not want to associate with your kinky hair, even while embracing your Black identity. Many of us create excuse after excuse to avoid facing the true textures of our hair. And this isn't about giving your hair a break or expressing yourself with different textures, colors, or styles, especially if you're a busy mom, a caregiver, you're the head of the household, you just doing life. You know, you're an entrepreneur, whatever the case may be. I'm not the hair police. And of course, I wear crochets or braids or even wigs if I choose to. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm pointing to, if you remember that line in Doo-Wop by Lauryn Hill, how you gonna win when you ain't right within? Nuh-uh, come again. It's about those who are striving to get as far away from their hair as they possibly can. It's those who are trying to be anything else for someone else, which is an internalized self-hatred. And the sad part is, I don't have to mention that lot lizard Megyn Kelly or any of the ilk that's like her, because their racism precedes them. They are what they are. However, within the diaspora are texture gatekeepers, men and women that hold prejudices by maintaining hair and the color caste system. And we all know people like that. Have you ever heard or you've been a victim of, hey, nappy headed, or pelo, malo, or can't you do, don't you touch hair that's unmanageable, it's unkept, it's unprofessional, so on and so on? As Dr. Naeem Akbar would call that, he would call that the psychological chains of slavery. And if you scroll through any natural hair site or these blogs that's pushing products, you will see the same soft, spiral, juicy curls on repeat. And you're not seeing the totality of our community. What you're seeing is who the algorithm and these brands have decided are marketable. And again, the hack is to stop shape shifting. And again, I'm not talking about changing your hair. I'm talking about how to stop shrinking ourselves to fit some curl chart, but to live in our entirety, to accept ourselves in our entirety. And Andre Walker didn't just give us a chart. Whether he intentionally did it or not, what he did was he gave us a hair ladder. And of course, it starts with type 1, and at the very bottom is, of course, that type 4. And again, intentionally or not, it tells you who is at the top. And the closer you are to the top, or the proximity of whiteness, the closer your hair is to acceptable and manageable. And listen, this is not some war against type 4 and every other non-type 4. That's not what this is about. This is about refusing to let brands and algorithms decide which version of me or you is lovable. And if you got loose curls or you got straight hair, you're not the problem. The problem is the system that tells the rest of us, if you don't look like him or her, lower your expectations for career progression, beauty, dating, product selection, etc. And I can assure you, your confidence will grow faster and go further than your hair once we stop auditioning for the 3C Hair Club or whatever other hair club. Now, this might sting a little bit, but if the only time you call your hair pretty is when it looks like somebody else's texture, that is not self-love. That is cosplaying. Now, we've been trained to believe that confidence shows up after your hair looks like, say, that girl in the ad, that guy in the ad, the influencer, that person on your For You page. That is simply texturism in a bonnet. Our hair is not a problem to fix. Our hair in this context is the main event. That doesn't mean you never straighten your hair. That doesn't mean you never color your hair. You never stretch your hair. You never do whatever you choose to do to your hair. My point is, it means that you're starting from, my hair is worthy right now. And any style that I do is not an option. It's not an apology. It's whatever I choose. Simple as that. So here's what I would tell you as a confidence routine that I want us to try. No products needed. Step 1, you pick a style that makes you feel like the truest version of you. Not the most professional, not what looks good to everybody else, but the style that makes you feel at home in your own face. Step 2, stand in the mirror and name that thing that you love about your texture. It could be the way it catches the light, it could be the way it holds the curl, it could be that the shrinkage makes you look 100 years younger, whatever the case may be. That's what I want you to do. Then step 3, I want you to wear that style on a regular day. Wear it to the store, wear it on a Zoom, wear it to pick up your kids. Don't save your boldest, blackest hair for special occasions. Our life is the special occasion. And that's the hack that brands can't sell us. They can't bottle it. They can't gatekeep it because it's ours. So that's what we're going to do. And then by the next episode, you will see which one that I'm going to select. I may even throw some more color in it. Who knows? My natural color is brown, but who knows? But in the next video of No More Auditions, we're going to talk deeper. We're going to talk about the way that standard started, these hair diagrams and ladders and all that good stuff. And these tests that are like pass or fail exam for beauty, for belonging, just basic human rights. But I want to hear from you first. Have you ever taken a curl, be honest, a curl typing quiz? And if you walked away feeling sideways about your hair after that fact, Have you ever changed the texture of your hair just to be treated like a person, just to have your humanity, whether it's at work or at school or at church or whatever society that you roam around in? So tell me your story in your comments and I'll read them. And with your permission, I will make you anonymous, of course, but we'll use some of those as teaching examples in this series because our receipts matter. And that's what I want to take away. And when we also talk about hair to our kids, we have to be cognizant and intentional of the languages, the words, the facial expressions, the body languages that we are also communicating to them. Because they shouldn't be auditioning for somebody else's idea of beauty too. And if you're ready, drop no more hair auditions in the comments and then hit that like button and share this series, and so that we can keep it going and talk about the beauty of the black rainbow. All right. Until then, I will see you in episode 2.